Good evening, lamb chops. It is I, your favorite fluffy vampire Bluma. Ha! It is an excellent choice and a master. But yeah, I'm sorry you still don't feel very good. Thinking about moving out of your parents' house? Well, my advice, I also got the fuck out of my parents' house when I was 18. But yeah, you should do what's right for you, you know? It can be rough though if you don't have like somewhere to go. Mm-hmm. But I think you can vent. That's what we're here for. Stayed with my parents too for a few years, but yeah, I couldn't stand it for very long. You can always vent to yours. This is a safe space. Vent like a kettle. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Vent like yours. Goddamn. Parents had an argument because my stepmom told me indirectly to pay the bills. Bruh. And your parents are like, he doesn't have to pay the bills, yeah? Damn. Kinda just sounds like evil stepmom. They argued, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Muffin's right. I think things could get solved if you all sat down and were able to talk about it. Wonder if you're doing things wrong? I feel like everybody feels like that, though. It's true, you shouldn't rush it if you need to, like, make decisions and stuff. But I feel like everybody feels like they don't quite know what they're doing in life. Like, and let's see. I'm gonna try and tell this story without telling you too much. Because I felt that way too. Like, when I was done with college, you know, I had been away from my parents, and they were saying things along the lines of, well, agreeing with that really evil art teacher I had, you know, in college, who was like, you're never gonna go anywhere, you're never gonna do that. And so, like, that was really rough. So, but I really just didn't want to give up on my art. So I did make the decision to not go with them back home and stayed where the college was. But I couldn't stay in the dorms anymore. So I did end up sleeping on some very, very generous friends' couches. And I was also unemployed for a very long time after college. And it was pretty rough. I can't lie to you. It kind of sucked being essentially homeless. Yeah, I can't stress enough. I would not have survived had those generous friends not been like, go ahead, sleep on the couch. You can have some of the food we buy. We know that you'll get through it, Booma. You know, we know you. We know that you're not going to just give up. So we know you'll get a job and all that. And eventually I did get an art job. I did get like an art job. but it didn't pay the bills very good. And so I ended up working a lot of jobs that weren't like art jobs. I don't really regret like not going back home. I think in the long run I'm happy that I made the decision to just kind of cut away from my family. But it's really rough. So like you gotta be ready for that if that's what you're gonna do. And like that whole time too, I know at one point I went somewhere pretty dark, you know. I had a friend who was a lot older than me, and she was super nice too. She was like, you're not gonna know what you're doing, especially with how old you are. Like, you're supposed to feel lost for the majority of your life, she said. And it helped a lot. That she was that, like, a lot older than me. And was still kind of feeling the same things sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and it's true. It's like, even now where I'm at in my life, I'm in a lot better place. I'm surrounded by a lot more friends. I have a steady job. And I got you guys, and I got the channel, and it's just really nice now. Sorry. But yeah. It'll get better. It always does. You just gotta power through. And a thrall, it's true. Aw. Risa, I know it's rough, man. I know. Like, I wish I could do something more to help. I can't. Right. Alright. Let me save. It's okay. Yeah. But, yeah, always vent. Always vent to us. It's like the least I can do. Copium dono. Yeah. Copium? Copium doko? Copium? We'll read the next chapter. And we're gonna have a good time. Okay. Nah, bro. No. We all keep our own child. It's true. Ready for next chapter. Yeah. Last time I got way too in character while reading about some cake, so let's see if we can keep that down. But also, oh, I was gonna tell you. So, okay, I've been feeling kind of like defeated, I think is the word, because it was like I'm not. I'm glad Andy Matter's not here. He doesn't need to read it. I'm not very say-so, and I felt really bad about it. I realize I swear a bit, and I'm sorry. I just can't help it. It's just how I roll. And congrats to having Icon. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I swear a bit, and I realize I make some more adult jokes. So I was feeling really bad about it. I'm like, damn, I'm just not a very good VTuber, but whatever. Wait, what? Shut! Shh. This is between us. When did that happen? When did I get like on? Honestly, it was a few days ago. I just forgot to post about it on Twitter. Yeah, I was trying today when I was playing with them. Okay. But yeah. So it's like I was feeling like, you still say so to me? Aw, thanks, man. But like, I was like, damn, I guess I'm just not a very good VTuber. Maybe that's why no agency will come near me. But then I like saw that there are some like VTubers out there who are in agencies and they like still swear and stuff. Like especially ones that I've been watching a lot recently because like I really, really enjoy what they do. I think they're really funny and they're really cool and I like the concept is they're from Vialore. It's a completely like and their whole thing like How Live is the idols, right? Vialore, completely adult themed content. They're so cool. I love all their talents. I immediately went to their website to be like, can I join? And they're like, auditions closed. And I'm like, son of a bitch. But anyway, I think they're super cool. Project Melody. Oh yeah, I guess there's Project Melody too, but isn't she VShojo? No, Vialore is like an entire company dedicated to that. Like, they have Patreon set up for all the girls, because obviously they can't do the super lewd stuff on YouTube. But I was just like, damn, that is so cool. Can I have a slice? And they're like, no. No pie for you. And I'm like, son of a bitch. But yeah, so like, I don't know, I guess it made me feel better that it's like, oh, you can be VTuber. There are VTubers out there who, like, specialize in that kind of stuff. And I'm like, that's really cool. I like that. There's just being plenty of super yapped YouTubers. You hear some sniff? Yeah, sorry. All here for it. But yeah, so it makes me want to try some like more stuff, like, because they do, of course, they like the one kind of ecchi thing they can get away with on YouTube is the ASMR stuff. It's pretty good. Like, you can pick your spice too. They got a yandere. They got a kusogaki. They got Mami. They got a dominatrix rabbit. Oh, and then they got... Now I need you... We all keep an open mind, alright? They also got the little sister one, and she's really, really cool. I really like her. Yandere, yes. Mami? Yeah, there's a Mami. I forget. Oh, yeah, the yandere's name is Mercy Mediste. And Kusogaki, right? I believe I'm saying that term right. A Kusogaki trope, like a bratty kid, a really bratty kid. They got one of those. If that's your spice, they got one of those. Yeah. Shit, we got so sidetracked. Hold up. Eddie, our book. We can yap after. We should probably read the book. Hey, VOD watchers, I'm so sorry. We're starting now. I'm so sorry. That. Kusugaki. Oh, I thought it was Kusugaki. Like K. But yeah, that. They got one of those. Kusugaki. Yeah. That's it. Okay, yeah. Shit school. Yeah, when I was, like, trying to figure it out, because, like, of course they have a bunch of tropes and stuff, and so there was just, like, yeah, that's the feral Kusugaki. I'm like, the what now? Because, like, I knew what yandere meant. They don't have a tsundere, so if that's your spice, sorry, I guess you don't get that one. They got one that hypnotizes you, the yandere, they got a dominatrix, oh my god, they're super fun. Anyway, seeing them and how that company's entirely like that made me feel a lot better. Luma starts reading today. What? Oh, my timer says we've been streaming for 17 minutes. Holy shit. Anyway, sorry, VOD watchers. Trust me, this is a stream about Higurashi. Just, we got distracted. Alright, I'm off. Look out for cars. Nah. I'll be back before dinner time. Today was the day of the barbecue party of the Himizai Fighters celebration. I didn't realize you were in the agency, man. Actually, she's, because like the dominatrix is a rabbit, right? The Kusagaki's is a polar bear. You know what the hypnotizing one is? A cuttlefish. We love it. We love it. Anyway. Of course, having prepared myself, skipped breakfast in order to stay hungry. Bro, I feel that. Then when I figure out we're going to go to the sushi all-you-can-eat place, I don't eat. Yo, Bloom and Shine, how's it going? Professor Chico here. Hope you're doing alright. I am good. How are you doing, Chico? How you doing? Don't worry. I know it says we're about 20 minutes in. You have not missed much. Cuttle. Right? I believe it's Cuttle. That's adorable, right? Oh my god. Their debuts were hilarious, too. There was so much they had to send. Like, they were just, when they were showing their outfits, like, they did have, like, the company logo on the model, or they'd have a big band-aid to, like, listen, I can't really show you my model, but just know that it's there. Like, you going good? Good. Cuttlefish and found it just fine. Oh, okay. I know you don't know English. I'm sorry. Sorry. I just didn't know if cuttlefish and cuttlefish were the same thing or if they were different. Oh, yeah. Alright, right. What were we doing? I don't even remember what the... Oh, right. They won the baseball game. So now they're all going to get their buffet on. There's something you'll need for stream. Alright, thank you. When you're gaming scientist and warrior. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, exactly, Muffin. That is the energy. They're like, and we'll be doing some gaming streams here, and my Patreon is where I will lick between your toes. And I'm just like, holy shit. You know, my absolute favorite, I think, was the dominatrix bunny. What's her name? Sherry Cottonbottom or something? Oh, she was just like, and let's see how good you guys are at following orders. Can you say, ah? And everyone in chat, you know, typed a bunch of A's, and she's like, what? Good job. And I'm like, like, she was good. Holy shit. Which picture? Yeah, I know, Shibi. Yeah. We were just talking about how that agency's, like, I think it's super cool how they're all adult themed. What the? Yes, no, it was so cool. I'd recommend, like, or at least going and seeing, like, a clip or if somebody got highlights of their debuts. I think they were all super cool. Where do I sign? Right? Immediately, I was like, subscribed, followed, joined, like, I was like, girl. Fuck, we are so, damn it, okay. Through all the club members coming, it was pretty possible that there would be the contest based on how fast or how much you could eat. Ugh. Hi, Reina. Reina's already at our usual meeting place. Mion arrived a few minutes later. Great. Let's get going. This old man skipped breakfast and is starving to death. Luma's starting around 20. Shush, it's okay, it's fine. We were yapping. It's fine. We'll have to try and yap afterwards. Man. Mm-hmm. Good, Muffin. Good. It's true. I expected nothing less. I, too, went without breakfast and am now in top physical condition. Wow, you two skipping breakfast? It's bad for your health. Reina made sure to eat something. Yeah, you're great, Reina. Whatever. I'm hungry for barbecue. Blue, needless to say, I think I found the right channel. Yeah. Truth. I'm sure you'll surpass the unhealthy Myo. Get yourself a nice, springy body, and it'll be all over the dirty magazines. Oh, the dirty magazines? If I get a nice body, then maybe a prince on a white horse will come for Reina too? Definitely not happening. If you won't take responsibility for them, Kei-chan, then don't give Reina any silly ideas. She might start eating breakfast 3 times a day starting tomorrow. Yeah, I can see Reina doing that. Wait, so if every meal is breakfast, is Is every meal the most important meal of the day? Must be. Yo, Reina, get 90. Damn, we are way too riled up now. Reina, talking about dirty magazines. Ugh. The math be mathing? Good shit. I want breakfast. Well, anyway, I just had dinner, and it was kind of breakfast. I had some toast and some bacon. That's all I got. I'm out of breadsticks. I had to eat bacon and toast. Well, anyway, we're all nice and hungry, so let's go treat ourselves to a big barbecue. Yeah! The venue for said barbecue was to be the Furude Shrine Grounds where Rika-chan lived. They held events and festivals there, and barbecues too. It was the place that held all sorts of ceremonies in Hinamizawa. And come to think of it, there was supposed to be a big village festival coming up, wasn't there? Watsunagashi or something? Just had some enchiladas. Oh, that sounds good. The scenery you could see from high up was fairly superb, and the calm atmosphere particular to the shrines was something fairly difficult to find in the city. Where do you I'm gonna make you actual dinner? No, it was good. I'm not hungry anymore, therefore it must have been a good meal. Plus bacon's fine, isn't it? Just some bacon. I always like pat out all the greasy shit. Like you take the paper towel and you pop. No, it's not. We left our bicycles at the bottom of the shrine steps and broke into a mad dash up the stairs. Proper meal. Isn't that a proper meal? It had like all the food groups except for vegetables and fruit. But I kind of had fruit. What am I drinking? A black cherry sparkling ice water. That's kind of fruit. We arrived at the shrine grounds. The Hinamizawa fighters and their fathers had already gathered and began setting up the barbecue. Of course, Satoko and Rika-chan were there as well. When they noticed our arrival, they waved at us. Get some actual nutrients. Listen, I do also drink gamer subs. There's vitamins in that. There's vitamins in this water. 0 sugar. Hold up. 0 sugar with vitamins and antioxidants. Look at all those big words. At least take some thrall blood. Thrall blood. Hell yeah. Oh, so you managed not... Oh, sorry.
Oh, so you managed not to forget this place. Curses. If you all hadn't come, there would be much more meat for me. How truly disappointing this is.
You underestimate us, Satoko. Now that we've arrived, you don't think you'll be able to even one bite of that fabulously marbled beef, do you? Remember, when we ate our bento here, you and I had a fatal difference in each. I'll be overwhelming you once again. Sacrifice.
What? I cannot allow this to happen by any means.
Cry and shout all you want. I'll just be watching you fill our mouths with beef. Don't worry, though. We'll give the peppers and onions to you.
I'll give Satoko lots and lots of grilled squash, too.
When Satoko heard the word squash, her complexion changed color. When she took an overwhelming reach account, she knew it wasn't a threat. It would actually happen. Is GamerSup good? Yes, I very, very much like it. I haven't tried a lot of the flavors. I really like the dragon fruit punch and pineapple cocktail are the two that I have right now. Lean tasted really good. If you like lemonade, I think you'll like that one. And shit, what was the other one I tried? There was also like a pink one that I hated. Oh, sorry. And as much of a meme as it is, when I got the sample pouch for titty milk, was not good. I was so upset that I didn't like it. I'm like, damn, now I can't order titty milk. Son of a bitch. Refuse to drink. Listen, it was on my list. It was on the bucket list to get a GamerSubs cup. I feel like we're gonna be grinding for a minute, though. I also would like a Bluma cup. The cup I have right now, though, because, you know, I gotta support other VTubers, I have the Opera GX one. Aura is her name, I believe. So, like... And, like, yeah, titty milk is one of the flavors. I would have got the Iron Mouse one had it not been for the fact that I had just gotten my shipment of Gamer Supps powder in, and that was like $100 because I ordered the big cans and it had to ship and all that other stuff. So yeah, I'm really sad that like I just didn't have the funds when the Iron Mouse cup came out for sale. I was like, damn it, shit, like her. You still order more, but yeah, that's true. Thinking about Demon Dice? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. The big cans. Whose cans? Mine. But yeah, no, you can, when you order the powder, it gives you option of like, do you want the small one or like the big one? And I'm like, well, give me the big one. Like, I like dragon fruit. So yeah, I got 2 big cans of the dragon fruit and the pineapple one right now. So I'm like, and honestly, the dragon fruit one's almost gone. I'm about to have to order another flavor, or some more dragon fruit at least. Still got the pineapple. I'm going through that one a lot slower. Later on, I'll get myself Gamer Sup. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Oh shit. I'll go tell the coach. I'll tell him you really love squash. If it's for you, I bet he'll make it a whole mountain of the specialty squash from all over Japan. Wow, good for you, Satoko. You'll have to pick for the squash. You can have the squash from dawn till dusk, 3 meals a day.
Reina! Everyone's bullying me.
I wish. I want Bluma X Gamer Sup now, but you know. You just ordered like 300 in mod parts and paid rent, so I'm not buying stuff like that for a bit. No, I feel that. I feel that. Like, rent, student loans. Thanks, America. Love that. Student loans. I have a hospital bill I'm still paying off because my insurance said we're not paying that. You went to the wrong doctor on accident. I'm like, oh, my bad. Yeah, I should have thought about that when I was dying. They're not ready for Bluma. Exactly. Gotta give them time to catch up. Ayo, what? Ayo, what? Yeah, no. I have a doctor bill that I'm still paying off from last year. Because when I called, the insurance was like, oh yeah, no, you're good to go to that hospital. But guess what? There's doctors in the hospital that my insurance won't cover. And that was the doctor that ended up seeing me in the emergency room that day. I was pissed, bro. I was pissed. Don't do that. It's bad for your health. God. But yeah, no, we got all those bills coming out. So yeah, not a huge amount of fun money right now, but you know, we're vibing. We're making it. Well, welcome to the American healthcare, right? But I'm fuck this chunk, I hate it. I feel that. Satoko tried to leap into Reina's chest. Oh no, clearly given another second, Reina's mock punches would have piled us into the ground. So just before Satoko hit Reina, I grabbed her by the nape of the neck and pulled her back. A superb reaction with only seconds of foresight. At least it was supposed to be. I don't want to be here no more. Risu, no! Risu! You stay strong. At least you're not in America! You just found a bloom, right? Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Who'd you find? Who was it? Because I know the little sister one was doing ASMR at least a little bit ago. I was kind of watching it. I was kind of there. Oh, yeah, you found mommy. You found mommy. Good job. Good job. Good point, yeah. Your mistress knows all, Risu. I am Foresight 2020. Non-Foresight 2020. Kinda. But for Reina... Oh wait, is the music good? Oh, it's really loud, huh? Sorry, let me turn it down just a smidge. But for Reina, when I caught the leaping, crying Satoko, it looked like I was keeping her to myself. Goddamn. You're a comfy wolf cryptid VTuber. Yo. Yeah, it sounded fine to me. Well, good. Honestly, too, yeah, like, I've been trying to keep the game sound louder. Because, like, when I go and look back at the VODs, it, like, turns it way down. And I'm like, what the fuck? No, everyone said they could hear it. Or unless they didn't and they didn't tell me. Gamers. Oh, wait, what? Hold on, is this a velour? Are you sure? Hold up. Let me... I'm curious now. Because I knew they had gamer subs thingamabobs, but I didn't think any of them were wolf girls. Yeah, no. If her gamer subs code is Awu, that's not a velour girl. And I can't post links in the chat, can I? Probably not. Freya? What? Is there 2 velours? That's crazy. Oh, that is her. Wait, what? But, like, she's not a wolf. She's the goat one. What? Wait, no. That's still Azura. I am so confused. I don't know who this Freya is. I don't know who you found, Muffin. You ripped them. I'm so sorry, VOD Squad. I swear we do finish this chapter. Stay strong, okay? Nah, at least the music kind of matches what we're trying to figure out. You sent it to me later? Okay. Oh yeah, right. I'm on Twitter with you. Fuck, I'm stupid. Hold up. Hold up. No, I swear. Bonson, stay strong. I promise you we get through this chapter. I just... Dude, and you know, shout out to the VOD Squad too for the Higurashi series. You guys killing it, actually. It's like the most watched series on my channel now, as a whole. Okay, no, we got this. I just gotta figure out how to link their profile to you, so you can see all of Gen 1. I don't know who you found, but that's not velour, hun. Boop. Da-da. Oh god. Hold up. We got this. I'm getting close. That's so weird. What? Hold on. I'll send you... This is the actual velour page on Twitter, Muffin. That's their Gen 1 is those 6 girls. None of them are Wolf Girl. What is this? Thanks to Severa that is watching Indulge debut on their Twitch channel. Debut starts... Oh, wait. That's the official watch-along for their debuts. She just watched them debut. She's not part of velour. She was just the official watch-along VTuber. Alright. We figured it out. Case closed, everybody. Case closed. I'm getting close. Yeah, bye! But no, we figured it out. And now you can go look at them. Alright, anyway, back to the story. We gotta, like, a speed read. Boom.
Oh, no, Keiichi-kun. This is Reina's, okay? I'm taking her home. Reina-san. Beat up Mion and Rika like you too.
Whoa, hey, hold on there.
Okay. Now, where could Rika be? There she is. Reina-san, over there. Just wait, Satoko-chan. I'll take care of her right away. I'm bringing you straight home. Me. Satoko, you're so mean. Oh, Rika-chan's so cute too. Oh, I'm gonna take her home. Rika, it serves you right.
Satoko laughed in a shrill voice at Rika-chan and Reina's unproductive game of tag while they watched them sprawled on the ground. Whoa, casual clothes. Are you alright, my Bara-san? Sonozaki-san? The coach came over and lent us a hand. Cheeky little brat. Yeah. Rika's slowly turning into Beaker? I don't know what that means. Yeah, this is just how we communicate, so don't mind us. If the way you communicate ends up leaving bruises on my face, then I don't want any more to do with it. From the Muppets? Oh, from the Muppets, okay. Oops. You never learn, do you? Laughed the coach loudly. It made us start to laugh, too. Satoko's laughter, Rika-chan's yelling, and Reina's strange voice were all kind of comfortable to hear. The adults here knew what they were doing, so the barbecue was already in short order. As the salad oil dripped down the plate with a hiss, there was a loud cheer. When the coach brought over a huge plate with meat on it, and we all cheered again.
Wow, this meat looks amazing! Coach, you really did splurge on it.
I did make a promise. Can you tell how much it all weighs? It really did cost me a lot.
Of course it did. Third-rate meat wouldn't be enough to reward for everything I did yesterday.
Yeah, Satoko-chan's definitely the guest of honor today. Yeah, Satoko was the one who hit that last home run after all. She might have caught the guy off guard, but the arc it flew in was long and true.
Satoko is pretty athletic.
Not bad at all. She could be one of the best of the generation. She doesn't fall behind in physical ability, even compared to me.
Maybe Satoko-chan has a big future in the world of sports. Stop singing my praises. You're gonna make me blush.
Satoko, for whom the excessive praise made her not notice the moderately grilled steak being stolen one after another, was just far too cute. My Bara-san, this is heavy. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun were carrying something over to us. It was a huge barbecue plate. Whoa, the barbecue's protagonist has arrived. The plate was chock full of skewers and vegetables with meat on them. The grilled, burning hot meat juices made a shh noise as they drizzled off. Gulp. We need a lot of heat for cooking something on the meat skewer, so they had to be grilled a whole plate at once. Yeah, can't be barbecue without some of these. You say that again. I'll help out, so let's get it over there. Up we go.
Wow! Look! It's amazing!
Everyone greeted us with a cheer. Each person received a skewer with vegetables and big pieces of meat on it. They also received paper cups filled to the brim with juice. In my right hand were pounds of piping hot barbecue, in my left a cup of juice that I could chug down. If this didn't make you want to dance, you weren't a man. I can't hold back any longer. I'm gobbling it down. Not just yet, Kei-chan. We've got a little ceremony first. Can I have your attention, everyone? The coach, with a cup of beer in his hand, mounted the nearby beer cooler. This was supposed to be a victory celebration after all. We needed an opening statement. Damn, I hope it ends soon. For every second that goes for, a little bit more of the food's freshness goes away. Nah. Satoko stomped down on the back of my foot. My word. Men your age are so greedy. Can you not wait a little more elegantly? Is everything I'm thinking really showing on my face? I must say, I've never seen such a big, or rather, massive person. Okay, is everyone listening? We won a huge game yesterday. It had become a hard battle after the amazing pitcher came in. But thanks to the equally reliable saviors on our side, we scored a beautiful turnaround victory. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Both my hands were full, so the adults and older brothers gave us a round of applause. This is to celebrate that victory. As promised, I got a ton of delicious meat for everyone. Eat as much as you want and use that energy on our next game. Then, after a few words of thanks from the fathers and brothers who helped with the barbecue, he led us with a toast. Cheers! Ganbai! Wait, why are we clapping? Because we won the baseball game. They say that when toasting, you would normally down the contents of your cup. Yeah, it's congratulations for winning the game. But we were young. And the toast, all of us immediately began to dig into our skewers. After that, it got really lively, with everyone congratulating one another for things they did during the game. Like how someone made a great catch, or how awesome someone looked at stealing a base. Of course, they congratulated me too, the savior, who appeared to fight against the Koishin pitcher. Well, even what I did was all thanks to Satoko. Satoko did have a plan, but you're the only one who could have won over Kamaido like you did, Kei-chan. Struck by something big, massive, humongous. Oh my god, guys. You did more than enough to deserve praise. By the way, Keiichi-kun, when you went to eat cake with Kamaido-kun after that, didn't you? You looked like you were best friends. The seeds of friendship sprouting between male rivals. Something like that? That's a sort of... Well, it's... I violently brushed through Reina's hair as she turned red in the face for some reason with the mention of friendship between males, dispensing her pleasant-seeming ideas. You looked like you were the best friends. That's called bribery. Now then, where's the hero, or our heroine, Satoko? Ah, there she is. Satoko was with Riki-chan, in the middle of bragging to her heart out about some home run yesterday, and her teammates spared no compliment for her, since this was going to be easy on her. The fact that she hit a throw from the Koishin pitcher was something else. Satoko was more precocious than usual. It seemed she was in a great mood. She was flying so high I thought for a moment about getting a word in to tease her. But she was leading actress today, so I decided not to bully her at all. Either that or Keiichi actually found a kindred spirit. It's true. Imagine had they gone to Shion's cafe. Oopsie daisy. He'd have to explain. Listen, Shion, listen. I know it may seem weird, but there's a reason we gotta eat these cakes like this. But both of those were the real Satoko. I didn't care which it was, her smiling happily, or her making a big lively fuss like this. Just as long as she would keep smiling like that forever. She looked like she's having fun. Quite a lot of it. The coach had approached me from behind, before I realized it. As he gazed at Satoko from afar, like he had been doing, he addressed me. So, I could tell he was talking about her. Doesn't it just cleanse your soul to see Satoko-chan smiling? He smiled, refreshed, searching for confirmation. I felt a little embarrassed to admit it, so against my better judgment I played it off. Really? I don't think her smile could cleanse so much as a plate. I'm sure Satoko-chan would be mad if she heard you say that. But that part of her is very cute too. Leaving her cuteness aside, I could understand him thinking Satoko getting angry for being teased would be funny. Where is the beloved Shion? I don't know if she shows up much in this book, if I can be honest. I think she does, but it won't be for a little bit.
Mr. Irie, wasn't it? That's right. Everyone else calls me Coach, though. I'd be very happy if you also called me Coach as well, my Bara-san. As he said that, Coach Irie smiled, blushing a bit. Coach, you seem to like Satoko a lot. I didn't have any real bias for saying that. It was just kind of what I felt to be true. Yeah, I do like her. I love her, in fact. When she gets older, I'm thinking of asking her to marry... Oh, okay. Hold. Pause. 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 Like, age is just a number, but prison is just a place. Like, she is like 8. What? Yeah, no, exactly. Dr. Irie, you got some explaining to do. Hold on. Back up. Hold up. I mean, he did say when she gets older. Officers, this one right here. You were thinking about something wrong, but you never thought of... That's still mighty sus. No, you're right. I can't defend him, and I don't really want to, but, like, at least he's not like, yeah, that's my future wife. At least he's like, when she's older, I'm gonna ask her if she wants to get married. To me. Yeah. We're gonna move on. This guy really says some insane stuff. After being astonished by this, I hurried to put my mind back in order. I'd heard that this coach guy was kind of a person who said crazy things out of nowhere. According to Mion, if I took everything he said seriously, I physically wouldn't be able to take it. If I was able to ignore that part of him, he seemed like he'd be a really funny guy. Mabara-san, did that surprise you? Could it be you're also going after— No. That would bother me. I've been going after her for decades and decades? What do you mean? She can't be more than a decade old, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, Coach, Satoko hasn't even been alive for much more than a decade. What the fuck? Bro, stop. I'm gonna go for my beloved Shion and Mio. VOD Squad, I'm so sorry. This is a hell of a chapter. We got distracted. My bro's a pedo toucher. Like, no. Coach gave a dry grin and laughed. Was this how I should be doing it? I must somehow master the art of responding to this coach guy. This has been a hell of a roller coaster, right? What a stream. After that, I received many words of praise for my actions. Almost too many. As that conversation was happening, leaving aside the controversial statements this coach person was sprout suddenly, I learned he was very composed and not a bad guy at any stretch. I think Satoko deserved more praise for that crazy home run she got. I honestly didn't think she had it in her. Bro took the wrong medicine, oh my god. Someone get the bonkin bat? Yeah, for real. Satoko-chan's older brother is more than a quiet bookworm type. She probably inherited the exact opposite skill set. Her brother? Right, he met Satoshi. The one who left Satoko and ran away from home. Satoko's Nini. Satoshi Hojo. Do you not know about him? Satoko-chan's older brother, I mean. His name's Satoshi Hojo-kun, and he played with the Hinazawa Fighters, too. I wanted him to play a lot more. But then he transferred. Huh? Oh, I see. He transferred. Yeah, maybe that was a little bit more considerate than them saying he just ran away. Now that he mentioned it, I think it was Reina, She had said Satoshi transferred too. I didn't know the details of him having run away from home at the time, so I didn't pay much attention to it, but... Only her brother transferred? That's sort of unusual. Everyone having fun was far away, and their cheerful voices distant. The chorus of the cicadas separated us from them,
giving me a sense of distance. At first I thought my own voice was too soft for even me to hear, but for a really long time, Coach didn't respond to my words. So at this point I began to wonder if I had said something I shouldn't have. Just when I began to feel impatient, Coach finally spoke. Something unfortunate happened. A few things, actually. After informing me what he was about to say was a secret, Coach began to talk, a little bit at a time. It's been 3 years already. Right around this time of year, I think. Satoko-chan's parents were in an accident. An accident? Yeah. At the public park. They visited it while on vacation. They fell from a viewing platform. It was supposed to be just a little time away from the house with the family. They went for a walk on the path through the nature park after it had rained. There was a little viewing platform that looked like it had a good view. That was the stage on which the tragedy was set. The metal fixtures in the viewing platform fence had deteriorated from time to time, and all the rain had just they loosened it somewhat. Right before Satoko's eyes, both the fence and her parents fell. There was a river some 10 meters below. The water level was high due to the rain, and apparently very muddy. And her parents? Coach gave a thin but melancholic smile and touched his paper cup to his lips. Without saying anything, I knew how unfortunate that accident was, and how Satoko's parents had left on an eternal vacation. Then Satoko is, well, I was so focused on being careful with my words that I had lost what I was going to say. A single word. Orphaned. I knew how little consideration it showed, and how much it would hurt Satoko without saying it out loud. And come to think of it, Satoko lived with Rika-chan. At least that's what I thought I'd heard from the others. Wait. Rika-chan. Her father died from illness too, and her mother soon after. I felt like I had heard she was living by herself. Yes. She's living with Furude-san right now. They've probably lived many discouraging days without any parents, but they've gotten along by helping each other. Going on living without protection of the parents is very difficult for kids that age, I think. Hello, Antimatter. Welcome in. Mabaru-san, you can probably understand that this as well. I've only ever survived because I relied on my parents, so the only reply I could give was a nod. Furude-san is particularly beloved by the older people in the village. As long as she's here, she won't want for much. And come to think of it, you're right. Rika-chan kind of seems like the village mascot sometimes. I don't think she'd have a hard time living here. Rika-chan could go meet just once and get 2 or 3 croquettes from a vendor after all. I felt like if she asked for help, everyone in the village would. But that only applies to Furude-san in particular. Satoko-chan doesn't have it the same way. Rika being so spoiled was just an exception. Upon thinking about it normally, living on your own as a child should be fraught with difficulty. It wasn't then very difficult to imagine how much suffering Satoko had to go through just to live. It wasn't very difficult to imagine. Was I really thinking that? No, I was only thinking the words. I couldn't imagine in the slightest. How was I supposed to imagine it when I saw that annoying smile of hers? There was no way I could. I found out she was living apart from her brother, and I just kinda vaguely thought it was rather unfortunate. I mean, Satoko was smiling so energetically every single day. Was I thinking that her smiling meant she wasn't hurt? That she didn't feel lonely? When she found out my parents were coming home the other night, Satoko said, "A family sitting around the dinner table is the most fun way to enjoy a meal." Those words, they hold a lot more weight now. Did you miss some plot? Not a whole lot. Let's see. We got through the barbecue, and we're talking to a doctor here. Coach, sorry. Coach Mighty Sus. To quote him directly, so you may understand why we're all pretty on edge about him. His exact words were, I love Satoko. I plan on marrying her when she's a little older. To which we said, are you serious? And he said, yeah, I've been trying to get her for decades now. And Keiichi had to go, bro, she isn't even decades old. And the coach just laughed at us. So he's pretty sus. But yeah, and then he started explaining how Satoko's really had it rough. We're like, oh yeah, because her brother ran away. And he's like, the brother didn't really run away, he transferred. And we're like, why did only the brother transfer? And then we kind of got the look, the Higurashi look of, he's dead. Which is, so it's strange that everyone seems to think he transferred, but Satoko says no, he just ran away. So there may be some denial going on with Satoko. And so we're just getting to the bread and butter of how much suffering Satoko is going through. Yeah, more Satoko backstory. Both her parents are dead. So, it's pretty rough on her. I've seriously considered adopting her, which is weird if you want to marry her. So I'm hoping the marriage thing was a joke and we're all pretty scared. Huh? Adoption? It's a secret. After warning me, Coach put his index finger to his lips. I've lived a really steady life all these years. I own my own property and I have credit, but marriage is the one thing I never got around to. By law, obviously, a single individual can't adopt a child. Really? Is that a thing, or is that just some visual novel law? I don't know. Can you really not adopt if you're a single parent? I thought you could if you had a good enough, money. It might be a thing in Japan. Oh, true. True. It's not a thing in the US. Exactly, yeah. Man, Satoko really can't catch a break. Exactly, bro. And then we have Coach here, who, okay, if the marriage thing is a joke, and he actually is like, yeah, I think Satoko's a great kid. I really wanted to adopt her, but I couldn't because I'm single. That's even worse. That's even harsher. I feel, but if the marriage thing isn't a joke, thank God you didn't adopt her. I don't want to think about it. That's really weird, man. That's really weird. Boy. Haha, what a shame. Didn't take long for my plan to get her to call me Papa to hit a setback. Oh my god. Holy shit. This guy really spouts some crazy stuff. Even his joke, still really weird to joke about a kid you want to adopt. No, facts. You're not wrong. Like I said, I'm not defending him. It's really weird. We gotta laugh about it so we can keep reading the book. Crazy is a word for it. Oh god. At first I was only half listening, but midway through I realized how rude that was. This coach person. Seriously, all I wish for this one girl Satoko to be happy. That was neither crazy nor was it nonsense. He just wanted her to be happy. Those were his true feelings. Now this guy's about to catch these hands. Yeah, no, for real. You gotta laugh through the pain. Yup. We're getting the bats ready. Satoko-chan's current lifestyle is probably not a very happy one. But you know, I want to make it easier for her, even if it's just a little. Are they, though? Are you sure about that? Of course, I can't do much for her, but share my leftover food and do errands that she's not strong enough to do. You're wrong. Satoko's happy. Huh? Coach showed surprise by having Mai declared that. There are so many people all around here that really want to make her happy. She can't possibly feel so otherwise. I spoke with a serious expression, quietly, but firmly, all the same. Yeah. It was my approval of his feelings, and my gratitude as Satoko's nini. Thank you. Still, keep this a secret from Satoko-chan, okay? If she knew I wanted to adopt her, she'd probably get mad and call me a pervert for wanting to call her Papa. I wonder. Suzuko may have been somewhat childish, but she was still able to empathize with people. She'd call him that. I knew it. As if my feelings had gotten across, Coach grinned, satisfied, and returned his gaze to the hustle and bustle before us. Her parents and her older brother. She lost her family with no relatives and was huddled up with Rika-chan, who was in the same situation. Satoko Hojo. It wouldn't be odd for her to look at her life with despair, but she didn't seem to feel that way. She lived energetically with a smile. She probably called me pervert. You saying that wanting to marry her is not helping in any case, dude. Facts. Facts. I wanted her to keep smiling forever. It was a naive wish, and yet it was the one I couldn't help hoping for. So, the words that I spoke were the same. What a coincidence. I think I feel the same way. Oh, you too, my Barakun? Then that makes us friends. Let's make a promise. A promise? It's a very simple one. The coach said this, giving me a grin. That we will never, ever make her cry. It was short and to the point. Yeah, I promise that too. Coach nodded happily. We exchanged no more words after that. We just sat in there comfortably, gazing at Satoko and everyone else, having a good time. She certainly lost her family, but there were people watching over her. How reassuring must have that been. Just hypothetically. If you did adopt Satoko, what would you do? That's a tough one. Coach gave a wry, happy smile, and then exaggeratedly lifted his head in contemplation. Well, first, I would get her to call me master, and re-educate her in the ways of the maid servant. Huh? What? How does this guy always pick the craziest time to say the craziest things? Are you gonna get on a flight to Japan? Jail! My Barakun. I haven't said anything yet. What are you talking about? I heard it loud and clear. Hey, Risu! There's your girl! She showed up! Oh, that's right. I clearly said I would put Satoko on a wooden bondage horse and make her my meat slave. Aw, that sounds nice. Satoko-chan on a wooden horse. Please leave the item using play for after she's acquired the proper knowledge. It would be very dangerous for her to get the wrong idea. I get it. They do always write on labels how to use things for the intended purpose, after all. That's right. Kei-chan, you do understand. Then, with that, it's time for... My hand shot out, grabbed Shion, smiling, waving. I was about to leave the nape of her neck. Hey, wait right there. Don't you just show up out of nowhere and just start saying crazy shit. Wrong path, wrong path, wrong path. Speaking of saying crazy stuff, I thought the Satoko love talk you were having was the coach was pretty crazy too. I can perform a reenactment of the adoption bit. You want to see? You've been hiding here ever since then? Kei-chan, you can't even beat my sister. You're 100 years too early to challenge me. This was Shion Sonozaki, the younger of the Sonozaki twins. Though she hadn't a scrap of the reserved quality that you'd expect from her little sister, she was a villain, no better than her older sister Mion. Shion, my beloved! We met the other day in town and I dug myself into a hole when I mistook her for Mion. Unlike Mion, Shion said she was living in Okonomiya, so I thought she'd never see each other again, but to think you actually would. Yeah, in this arc, the other day when Keiichi goes to the store, he runs into her, thinks it's Mion, she clean up, just straight up says, no, I'm Shion. And he's like, oh shit, that sounds right. Ah, yeah, there we go, yeah. My frankly displeased expression didn't change a bit either. This must be what people mean when they say something that is the water off the duck's back. Shion-san, you came. I was disappointed because I thought you wouldn't make it. Well, I couldn't think of anything else to do, really. I figured I'd come tease you a little bit. Coach, why did you call Shion to the victory celebration? How did she contribute to our team's win?
Well, you see, I'm actually the manager for the Hinamizawa Fighters.
The manager? No way. Then why weren't you at the game yesterday?
It's because I'm a ghost manager.
She seemed to think I'd forgive her. She stuck out her tongue and smiled. She wasn't sorry at all. For some reason, in this one, he accepts it without considering alternate. Well, yeah, to be fair, in the other one, it's like, in the other one, she was acting super embarrassed. Oh wait, no, because in the other one, when he first ran into Shion, it was actually Mion, dressed up like Shion. And so, like, Mion had to be like, no, I'm a sister, and he was like, I don't think you are. That's why that happened in the other one. But this one, he straight up just ran into Shion first. At the cafe? Yeah, at the cafe. In that arc, he ran into Mion at the cafe. That was Mion, that wasn't Shion. And Risu and Animatter are fighting. Okay. The match wasn't nearly as pretty without you there. I won't tell you to come to practices, but couldn't you at least come to the games and root for us like you used to? I'll think about it. Maybe I will if Kei-chan joins the Hinamizawa Fighters. I can't get into a cheering mood when there's no good-looking guys on the team. Huh? Did Shion just smoothly say something so absurd? Shion with the Riz, baby. Shion? Oh shit, I clicked out of the game. You little... Where did you come from? Suddenly Mion came running over, lashed in on my shoulders, and pulled me towards her.
Ah! It's Mi-chan's little sister! Hello, Shi-chan!
Hello, Reina-san. I'm honored you remembered my name. We've only met once.
Oh, no, not at all. Thanks for remembering Reina's name, too.
I can't keep up. She and the Shion Mion swapping places and the coach being sus, my brain is frying. Facts. If it helps you at all, Muffin, in this arc, they never ever switch places. Like, if it has a ponytail, that is Mion. If it has that white sweater, that is Shion, alright? If it helps at all. Not that it really matters in this arc, because it's all about Satoko, but... Oh, cut the stupid greetings. You're not allowed to solicit Kei-chan. He's the hope of our club. Don't pull him out and put him in a baseball team like he's some kind of plant. Yon gave me a low growl as she grappled my arm. She looked like a little girl desperately clinging to a toy.
Yep, Keiichi-kun is the star rookie of our club. We could never trade him away.
Reina's smile hid a nonchalant bloodthirst. She was blocking Shion's way, ready to unleash an ultimate attack as she got within 2 meters of me. I felt like this is gonna turn into a bloody battle. That's too bad. We'll have to negotiate another time. You don't have the right to negotiate. Coach, why did you call Shion here? She's a ghost member. She's been slacking off for the last year. I just thought it'd be more fun if Shion-chan was here. Yep. It definitely worked. And that was what planned all along. That was mission accomplished. Oh, I clicked out of the game again. Oh shit. Hey, Kei-chan, come over here. We're all playing a game. With strings attached, of course.
Shi-chan, how about you? The rules are simple. It'll be fun.
Should I? I'll just win if I join in after all. I don't want to ruin my sister's presidential image. Mion, now irritated, turned around with a glare. What is it, my sister? Should I join in? Make this little battle of the siblings? For your sake, I don't think we should, but if you want to... Blech. I won't let you play, Shion. We're leaving you out. Blech. Whoa, Mion just avoided direct confrontation. It seemed like the twins were completely incompatible with each other.
Huh? You won't let her play? I was looking forward to seeing you two face off.
I hate Shion. I'm bad against her. An angry Mion dragged me away. Slide. Do your best. I'll be rooting for you. Go for it, Kei-chan. Yeah! Shion waved her hand at us, reveling in the bliss of teasing Mion. Alright. Club activities have begun, which meant I needed to clear my mind. What was today's battle? Today's punishment game? I'd take anything on. Pretty good to see Mion defeated like that. Fucking love Shion. Same, bro. Same.
Okay, Keishi-san. You should prepare yourself. We're going all out today.
Great. Bring it on. Satoko or not, I'll crush you all mercilessly.
Rena will profit from our battle as a fish up herself up a win. Then I'll get the manta rays first and ride them to victory. Huh? Rika-chan is flat like a manta ray. I want to take you home.
Okay, everyone. We have a lot of people today, so let's play something easy, simple. Today's game is... Oh, drum roll. Shit, we're only halfway. Let's go, Gremlin! Everyone who lost the game dropped out. I think they fucked up. I think there's only supposed to be one game there. Anyway, I had to clean up after the barbecue. Shion laughed more uproariously than anyone had ever heard when she saw my loser face. Okay. Was my getting bombed out of the game really that funny? Man, oh man. Kei-chan's face! He was like, how can you still call yourselves human? Damn it! I had it all worked out when I thought it brought out scissors. If only Satoko and Rika-chan hadn't betrayed me. It was going great, but we had to maintain a united front. But Satoko had been quicker to betray me than her. She was just a tiny bit better than me. Ugh. I warned you about trusting Satoko. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun were unanimously wearing I told you so faces. Incidentally, those two were victims of Satoko's traps pretty early on as well. Damn. I was trying to do well enough to make up for you two. And once again, for the showdown, it didn't matter. Maybe this meant I still couldn't match up to the other members yet. You're gonna have the lowest ranked member of the club play a punishment game, weren't you? Shion remarked, as though forcing me to recall something I tried to forget, even for a moment. Is that right? Come to think of it, my Bara-san. When you came up with the punishment game with the president, you looked really heated up. What on earth did you decide on? Earlier, Mion told me to get an Angel Mort uniform ready. Does that have anything to do with it? He told me to get the biggest size I could find. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun were giving me these complex, indescribable looks, mixing empathy and pity, and the desire to see something scary, all at once. All she could do now was laugh. Strangely enough, the more she laughed, the more I felt like it was actually funny. Ugh. I lost! Oh my Bara-san, what's the matter? You're smiling, crying, howling? It's okay. He's just pretending not to like it. He can't hide his excitement at the opportunity to gain valuable experience using the punishment game as an excuse. Right? What do you mean valuable experience? I held my hand in my hands in agony. My state of mind could be summed up with a three-letter word, and it was sob. Coach gently put his hands on my shoulders. Was he comforting me? My Bara-san, in times where you must accept hardship, you should imagine that you're a domesticated maid. Yeah. Shion is supposed to be wearing like a sleeveless turtleneck sweater thing. See, now don't the sadistic things seem kind of fun? Oh boy. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Red in the face and indulging in his imagination, still holding my shoulders, Coach said, "Oh, master." I started twirling around like a ballerina. I had to wonder what kind of word association she was going on in that head. And at the very least, it was much different than what was mine. The first thing that comes to mind when I think of domestication certainly wasn't maid. My bad, please don't boink me. It's fine. Tomita-kun. Okamura-kun. Your coach is pretty funny. I'm surprised that he can even be a coach. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun exchanged glances and answered with dry smiles. Then they added that he was a really nice person most of the time, which is something you'd normally say about a person like that. Yeah, comparing to the coach is nothing at all. It's true. It is facts. He can switch gears way too fast. And let us start cleaning up. My bar-san, you seem quite strong. Could you bring the plates over to the wash basins and clean them? Right, I'm on it. I hoisted the dirty barbecue plates, each with a slimy oil clinging to it, and looked at the wash basins. Ugh, these are heavy. Where's the wash basin? Over there? Figuring I should make it there before my arms gave out, I headed towards it with a trot. A lot of the adults who had been helping out were using the wash bins, so I gave up and looked for a different set. I asked them, and they told me there were more right by Assembly Hall, so I decided to head that way. Rather than the multiple basins, there was just one faucet there. I initially thought it would be too small to wash the plates big as these, but it would probably still be faster than waiting for a faucet to open up back there. I turned the faucet and the water was much nicer looking, and it gushed forth. I put a plate under the faucet and scrubbed it with my hand to try to rub it clean. It didn't go very well. Here you go. A sponge and some dish soap. You can't wash them with just water. It was Shion. She threw a brand new sponge in a container filled with cleaner to me. Ah, thanks. You should have just put them by the basins and left it to the grown-ups. You're always doing the right thing. I got the feeling that it wasn't quite a compliment. I answered her with a forced smile. I was surprised to learn you're the manager for the Hinamizawa Fighters. I thought you didn't do stuff like that because it's too much of a bother. Yeah, it is quite a bother. That's why I stopped showing up entirely. Didn't Coach say he wanted you to come back? You should pay a visit once in a while. If I feel like it, I guess. Shio made it sound like the end of the world would happen before she said, felt like it. Oops. Guess I couldn't keep washing the dishes while preoccupied with conversation. So I decided to take my task seriously. Shio neither offered to help nor got in my way. She just quietly watched as the water flowed from the faucet. Oh, right. I had heard something. You were the star player in yesterday's game, weren't you? Satoko hit the home run, so I think she's more of a star player. I didn't know she had those kind of reflexes. It surprised me. She's totally different from Satoshi-kun. There's not much doubt that all that athletic ability in the family went to her. Shion smiled as she spoke, her eyes looking at something far away, betraying her reminiscence. Satoshi-kun? Satoko Hojo's older brother. You know, Satoshi Hojo-kun. Oh, right. You just moved here this year, didn't you, Kei-chan? You wouldn't have ever met him. I was a little surprised that Shion knew about Satoshi. Never met him, but I know a little. After their parents passed away, he transferred to a different school, right? I avoid stating that he ran away from home and used the slightly more vague words that everyone else was using. Transferred? Who said anything like that? I hadn't yet realized that Shion's tone had changed slightly. Well, I mean, who was it then? Yeah, I had heard it from someone, that he transferred. Who? Who said that because you asked someone, right? Who did I ask? I don't remember. Even so, he transferred, so isn't it right? Not like there's a problem with it. There is one. Does that mean there's a record of his transfer? to another school? And that someone had saw it? Or heard about it? Around that time, I not only noticed how awfully caught up in this Shion was, but also how startlingly dangerous her eyes had begun to look. Shion? What's up? You look really serious. With that, Shion seemed to realize the expression she was making. She took a deep breath, pretended to fix her hair, and went back to composed expression from before. I'm sorry, but Kei-chan, you don't know that much about Satoshi-kun, so please, don't say that he transferred or anything like that. I'm serious. Please. Hey, Jose. Concern, yeah. Bro went to a different manga. Bro. I realized I must have said something I shouldn't have. But I wasn't immediately sure of what I should apologize for, so I just said one safe word for now. Sorry. I just sort of heard he'd transferred and believed it. Was it actually something else? It was, of course. Preceded by his parents, he had left his sister and run away. But I wanted to try avoid using the words run away, so I pretended not to know. Upon seeing my flustered reply, Shion realized she was intimidating me, and she lowered her voice. Sorry. I'm not blaming you or anything, Kei-chan. I was being a little harsh. I apologize. I didn't really mind. That was a fib. I was actually a little scared. Was there something wrong with saying he ran away? Was there some sort of misunderstanding in saying he transferred? But before I could ask her, she turned on her heel to leave. Hey, Shion. Right, good luck with those. Looks like your plate is last, so that's the last one you need to wash. Her final remark reminded me of the dishes I had so easily forgotten about. So immersed in the conversation were we that I got pretty late. I turned the faucet again to get the water flowing faster. I violently scrubbed the plate. I don't mind. Keiichi was into it, yeah. When I turned back around, Shion was no longer there. By the time I'd finished washing plates, most of the other things had been cleared up. The air had cooled off before I'd realized it, and the heat was snuck as all day had disappeared. A nice breeze had begun to flow. Joke's on her, I'm actually really I love it. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, everyone, can I have your attention? Coach got everyone together to make his closing remarks. And with that, another fun day drew to its close. In the end, Mion ended the game with a magnificent victory. Satoko and Riki-chan, who had labored so hard to betray me, had fallen in a huge trap afterwards, leaving them frustrated about more than a few things. Yeah, before she tells us, ah. Never been more true, huh?
Ugh. You're not the one I want to hear that from, Keiichi-san. Reina didn't fall for anyone's tricks. That's how I got second.
Reina doesn't buy into lies very easily. She has a sharp wit. I'm surprised. She seems like she would fall for the first lie that come her way. Funny you should say that, Keiichi-kan. You desired to prey upon others, and right away you became the prey instead. Make sure you don't fall for those dumb schemes that promise higher returns the more friends you rope in, yeah? Yeah. I'll try harder. Even good friends will lay traps mercilessly and betray everyone in sight once they get into the serious enough game. But despite that, once it's all over, they can feel refreshed and laugh together. It reminded me of how we were all such great friends.
Anyways, I'm looking forward to Keiichi-san's punishment game. However, can you really implement such a thing? I would think the store manager would have a thing or two to say about it, no? I wonder. Maybe Keiichi-kun will really cute. I kind of want to see how... I'm on the edge of my seat. I will trip him up and make him wipe the floor.
And that would be great! Why couldn't I win now of all times? Whenever I think I'll definitely win today, and that I'll make someone else pay the punishment game, I lose. Is it not enough? Do I not believe hard enough in victory?
The wailing of the loser tastes like sweet honey.
How sad, how sad. Pat, pat.
This is how you get stronger, Keiichi-kun.
Literally all the other members be bringing their cameras, right?
I'm looking at Mi-chan from last year.
Mi-chan last year? Wait, did she always lose and moan about it in the past? How very interesting. I didn't know our undefeated President Mion was once like that. Hey, no need to talk about it. Mion hastily covered Reina's mouth. Everyone watching burst out in laughter. Finally, Rika-chan pulled on Satoko's sleeve.
Okay, we should be going soon. Oh, yes, we must be shopping for dinner, mustn't we?
I wanted to keep talking like this forever, but it was getting late. We split up with Satoko and Rika-chan and decided to be on our way home. Alright, bye! See you tomorrow at school! Everyone waved at each other and split up for a short time between now and tomorrow.
Okay, let's go.
We began walking down the tall staircase leading from the shrine grounds. As the sun started to set, the afternoon's heat began to disappear through where it never was there. Just listening to the chorus of the Higurashi was enough to make me forget about how hot it had been that day. Come to think of it, it's still June, huh? We didn't have a rainy season like at all this year. And all of a sudden it's summer, you know? Now that I thought about it, she was right. It was June, the season of the long rain, of hydrangeas and snails. I hadn't seen a real rainy season since transferring here. According to the weather forecast, it's supposed to get more rainy during the first part of the week. They were warning people about heavy showers. Hope it doesn't run into the Watanagashi.
That's right, the rainy season's supposed to be rainy. Reina likes all the rain in the rainy season.
What? So much rain just makes me depressed. Hey, Keiichi. Huh? Ah? I was a little spaced out, so I was late answering Mion. I was thinking back on my conversation with her sister. When I said that Satoshi transferred, Shion clearly got angry. She was mad at me for saying something so careless. I mean, it may have been a vague way of skirting around the fact that he ran away from home, but I don't think it was so bad that Shion would need to feel mad about it. I wasn't really satisfied with it. I felt like a child, completely ignorant of what he was being scolded for. So my thoughts spilled out into my mouth at the very direct fashion. Satoko had a brother, yeah? Named Satoshi, I think? What? As soon as I said the name Satoshi, Reina and Mion both lost the relaxed, comfortable mood and made strange expressions. Yeah, Reina. What the fuck, girl? I want to keep talking. Oh, yeah. Keiichi was just procrastinating from the punishment. Yeah. Should I have avoided talking about this? That's what made me think. But I've already said it, so that's that. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. What happened to Satoshi again? Did he move away? That was such a transparent way of putting it. But in my desire to know everything, I feigned ignorance. Mion turned around and looked to Reina for assistance. Reina looked between us and then quietly, softly, she spoke.
Wait, did we not tell you? He transferred out.
When I said those words to Shion, she got so upset. So I answered her with the same words Shion had been given me. Transferred? Who told you that?
Huh?
I had only intended to borrow Shion's word, but I said it exactly the same way she had, right down to the thorns in my voice. When I realized what I had done, I immediately tried to soften my remark. If he really transferred, there would be records of it, like at school and stuff, yeah? But is there actually anything like that? Mion and Reina, their eyes grew wide. They were at a loss for words. I started to feel like I was doing something really bad. I thought they were only hiding the fact that Satoko's older brother ran away out of consideration for her. I'm not trying to blame you or anything, okay? I just wanted to ask what happened to Satoshi, that's all. I wasn't trying to blame him. The fact that I had to remind them, even looked like I was tormenting them, was an impossible question. No. Maybe I was actually bullying them. Maybe I had lashed out at them, but the retaliation shown had gotten mad at me. This whole day had been so much fun, but now... Why did I go and say something that made all of this so meaningless? I couldn't help but regret my own careless curiosity. That's enough. Let's drop it for now. As I thought about what to say, Myon spoke up. Well, it's not like we were hiding it or lying. I hope you understand. It's not what we were trying to do. Myon's tone conveyed her genuine awkwardness. They sounded like the excuses of a child who got presented with evidence of their own mischief. Satoshi, well, he didn't transfer schools, Myon said, resigning herself. But I felt bad for pushing her so hard to say it. So, it's okay, Myon? Let's stop talking about Satoshi. Sorry for teasing you. I wanted to apologize, but right before that...
He won't come back.
What? Unlike Myon's stammering reply, Reina was extremely clear and resolute.
He won't come back.
What?
He won't come back home. Ever. Since that day.
He won't come back? That's a very strange way to put it. Normally you'd say like he hadn't come back, and yet... At least I thought you'd say it like that, Reina. If he was capable of coming back... You wouldn't say it like that if you were talking about someone who ran away. What do you mean he won't come back? Where did Satoshi go?
Don't know.
Reina's word choice felt very cold to me. It was so cold that I couldn't muster a response right away. Well, she's right. After that day, Satoshi hasn't returned home. Myon noticed the deadlock between us and hurriedly followed up on what Reina had said. Well, that is... Everyone in the village searched for him, and we even got the police to help us look. And, well, they started thinking that maybe he ran away. They started to think he might have even ran away? When running away from home, I thought you were supposed to, leave a note or something. So when Satoshi ran away, he would probably have left some kind of letter apologizing to Satoko. That was just what I figured. But from what Myon was talking, it seemed like it was a little different than just running away. The police did an investigation. Satoshi had been earning money at a part-time job and had put some aside. And they learned that on the day he vanished, he withdrew it all. And then, at Nagoya Station or something, they spotted someone who looked a lot like Satoshi. He withdrew all of his savings funds to make his escape from home, and that was it. It seemed consistent enough, but before I could say anything...
I think that's a lie. Satoshi didn't run away,
declared Reina shortly. Hey, wait. So if he didn't transfer schools or move away, and he didn't run away, then what on earth? Stop it, Reina, Myon whispered to her. Reina, however, continued without interruption, and then she said this.
Because it was Oyashiro-sama's curse.
Huh? A curse? It took some time before I understood what Reina had meant by that. Myon clicked her tongue and shook her head a little.
Satoshi talked to me before he disappeared. He said someone was watching him, stalking him. They even followed him home. He told me that when he went to bed, they were standing there at his bedside, looking down at him.
Stop it, Reina.
It's a pattern of Oyashiro-sama's curse, there's no doubt. I think somewhere deep down, Satoshi-kun was probably thinking about abandoning Hinamizawa and running away. And Oyashiro-sama wouldn't allow that. I said stop it. Oyashiro-sama is the guardian deity of Hinamizawa. He would never allow anyone to abandon Hinamizawa and run away. I apologized for it. But Satoshi-kun, he probably didn't. It must have been Oyashiro-sama's curse.
Oh, Yashiro-sama's curse? I hadn't intended to repeat it, but the words came out of my mouth anyway. Yashiro-sama's curse. The police may have said he ran away, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it, and I won't. Not ever. It's just a lie, told by the self-important people in the village who don't want to admit it. It's the curse. And whether or not you believe in Oyashiro-sama's curse, it's... Mion had struck Reina in the head. And not in a joking way either. I told you to give it a rest, didn't I? Try to be nice, but you're pushing me to my limits. Pushing her to her limits? Actually, there was plenty of displeasure and anger in Mion's face at that moment. For a few moments after being hit, Reina looked astonished. Perhaps the voices of the Higurashi calmed her frantic mind, because after a little while, she regained her original calm expression. Holy shit. Yeah, Keiichi's acting not very good. The music, right? The music box was a really good touch there. Reina, try not to be scary, challenge impossible, right? Yeah, no, we haven't seen Reina get this into Oyashiro-sama since like the first arc, eh? Yeah, her eyes did the thing. Yeah, no, like, in every arc, that's kind of one of the things that has stayed the same, is that Keiichi doesn't know what the Watanagashi is, and he doesn't know about the curse. Those are like the two consistencies through every arc, is that he does not know about it, and we'll have to relearn about it. We had arrived at the place where we always split up with Mion. No one said a word until we got there. The voices of the Higurashi just tortured our ears with their buzzing. We'd always split up with Mion here, leaving just Reina and me. Hey, Kei-chan, didn't I promise to lend you some manga? Why not come over real quick? Huh? She promised me that? However, I quickly realized it was just a convenient way of saying she wanted to talk to me alone.
Oh, I see. Okay, Reina will go on home then.
Maybe she realized it, and maybe she didn't. Thankfully, Reina quickly said she'd go home before us. Bye, Reina. See you tomorrow.
Yep. See you tomorrow. Keiichi-kun, don't be too much of a bother now. It's already evening.
I'm just gonna borrow a few books. See ya. Considering the fun day we'd had, it was a very insipid, lonely parting. The Higurashi, the series is named after story impact. I guess, yeah. It's... Because I guess it's like the real title, you know, is like Higurashi When They Cry. So, I mean, it kind of is for its namesake, because, I mean, to say it without saying it, important shit usually happens when we can hear the Higurashi. So, if you want an actual answer, otherwise you're just trolling, I get it. You know, the bugs aren't doing much for the story. There is, and it's not until the very, very last arc, like arc number 9 or whatever the fuck it is. But there is a really, really cool quote in there about Higurashi. That I think it's cool. But bro, the story got me wondering if bugs are important. But yeah. Anyway. Hey, don't worry too much about before. After a little while, Mion finally spoke. Quite some time had passed since splitting up with Reina. No, I'm not, really. Hey, it was my fault anyway. We weren't trying to hide anything about Satoshi. It's just one of those things you shouldn't mention, you know? At this point, I understood exactly what she had meant. Judging by our odd interaction with Reina, I understood so well it hurt, and I shouldn't ever talk about it again. And actually, if that's the case, then with Shion too. No, this is a bigger problem. Talking about it in the first place had been so indiscreet. I shouldn't have been interested in it at all. But that's why I really wanted to think about it. About why everyone got so irritated. Idiot, stop it, Keiichi Maibara. By the time I had tried to warn myself, I had accidentally spoken already. I won't ever ask again, so could you tell me honestly, what on earth happened to Satoshi? He ran away, right? You back, helping Pop with the groceries? Nice, welcome back. Already researching cicadas to see if they carry a curse, oh my god. For a long time, Mion remained silent, but finally, unable to endure it any longer, she began to speak timidly. Have you ever heard about Oyashiro-sama's curse? Just a little bit. I got the gist of it. I only ever heard someone talking about it in class, though. Oyashiro-sama was the name of the deity protecting Hinamizawa that they worship at the shrine. We had a barbecue there today. And a few years ago, when they started talking about flooding Hinamizawa as part of the dam project, one of the people worked on site died or something, and people blamed it on Oyashiro-sama's curse. That's how it was. Satoshi's dead parents. They were the proponents of the dam project. Huh? Wait, wasn't everyone in the village against it? Why would they support a project if they lived here? The dam project would flood the entirety of Hinamizawa. I had heard the village had all got together to fight the terrible project, but it was a little hard to believe that there were villagers who were supporting it. Well, there was a lot of stuff going on, but not everyone agreed to stand up to the dam proposal. Satoshi's parents were basically the leaders of the people who were for it. Leaders are the ones for it. Satoko and Satoshi's parents? Yeah. The government had gathered a lot of compensation money to exchange for the construction of the dam. There were plenty of people who agreed the proposal because they wanted the money. Aside from a few households, Hinamizawa was, in general, not very affluent. And not because they were proud to inherit the land of the ancestors. It wouldn't be strange if some people wanted enough money to start a new life. But even in that case, they would have had to hesitate to say so, given the situation. It just happened to be Satoko and Satoshi's parents, who understood and stood up to be their representative. By that standard, you might say Satoko and Satoshi's parents were very heroic. They volunteered to be hated, all to help those without much money and who didn't have a voice. And then, their parents had bad luck. They died in an accident on the day of the festival honoring Oyashiro-sama. So people started to think that maybe it had been Oyashiro-sama's curse. I thought back to what Coach had told me today. They went to a nature park on a family outing and fell off a cliff. So, people thought even Satoshi running away from home was because of Oyashiro-sama's curse? Well, yeah, basically. It was a bit of an evasive reply, but I felt like it was wrong of me to ask any further, so I didn't press her for the details. I don't think I need to explain this, but for Satoko, her parents' accident, and Satoshi's running away, and all the business about a Yashiro-sama curse, none of it's a very happy story, you know? Yeah, of course I know. I could only nod silently. That's why. We're not mentioning anything about Satoko's family. Even if someone asks about Satoshi, we just lie and say he transferred. You can understand why, right? They wanted to protect Satoko's happiness for her smile. As someone who thought that way once, even for a short time, I really did regret having been imprudent enough to broach the topic to begin with. Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry I asked something so careless. When she heard that, Mion smiled, seeming a little relieved. With that understanding, thinking that I would get going, I began to make my way home. I could really have stopped by Mion's house, but it was already late. I'd stop by again next time if I had the chance. Bye then, Mion. Sorry about today. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, goodbye. We waved at each other. Then, suddenly remembering something, Mion called out to me. Kei-chan, one more thing. Not only around Satoko, but keep quiet about Satoshi around Reina, too. Huh? I think you realized earlier, but for some reason, when it comes to Yashiro-sama's curse, she gets extremely serious. Ever since she transferred here. Yeah, judging by how Reina was acting earlier, it was clearly no laughing matter to her. Mion had interrupted her conversation for us, but if Mion hadn't been there, what might have happened? Why would Reina be so serious about it? Not only Reina either, but Shion too. I don't know. Reina is... this is a secret, okay? If you tell anyone, we're not friends. Mion emphasized this as her expression clouded even further. I won't tell. What's this about Reina? She says she's been a victim of Yashiro-sama's curse before. Huh? Well, it may sound mean, but I think it might be a bad case of, like, persecution complex or some kind of wrong assumption. She always says so herself, so I believe her. If I poke fun at it, she gets really upset. Reina jokes around all the time, but she's really scary when she's mad. I get it. Don't talk about it in front of Reina, right? About Satoshi? Yeah. If possible, I think we shouldn't talk about this ever again. For her sake. And for Satoko's. For everyone else's, too. And if I must say, for our own sake, too, Kei-chan. With her silence, Mion made sure I knew that. Yeah, Keiichi learning about 30 minutes too late not to press a really uncomfy question, right? And eating? Good, good. I got it. Thanks. Saying only that, she waved her hand and began walking away. I watched her go, a little dazed, and then started walking myself. Yeah, he's just gonna forget everything. No, I'm waiting for Reina to be, like, around the corner being like, where are the books you borrowed? I thought you were borrowing her books. You know? Satoko's older brother, Satoshi. Had he run away from home? Or had he been the victim of a curse and disappeared forever? Whichever the cause, none of this was anything I should have asked about. The cooling air forced me into self-reflection. I wanted Satoko to smile, yet my curiosity easily defeated me, and I furiously tried to step into the dark side of things in a joking way. I'm shameful. I wanted today to be exactly like yesterday. I wanted tomorrow to be as fun as today. So why did I go and ask something like that? We were having a blast at the baseball game yesterday, and today we had a blast at the big barbecue party. It was a lot of fun. But then I went and almost nullified all those fun times. I would have to be more careful starting tomorrow. I would put all this unpleasant stuff behind me forever. Like how I'm going to let my enjoyable life end because of how carelessly I was today. But the more I thought about how I'd be more careful starting tomorrow, the more I couldn't get rid of the ominous thought that I had already put an end to those enjoyable days that had just been done. Hey, wait. Calm down, Keiichi Maibara. The gears of destiny are freaking gigantic, aren't they? What happened just now was trivial. It doesn't make sense to think about life was totally different starting tomorrow. But even though I understood it logically, in the midst of my heart, it wasn't going to fade. Until tomorrow turned out to be as fun as today. I'm acting weird. I'm thinking a little bit too much about that conversation. I wish tomorrow would come already. I wanted to go make it understand how absurd my insignificant doubts really were. The night was long. Curiosity killed that nickel. Yeah. You know, like, yeah. Woo! Yay! Say. This is probably the longest VOD for a chapter that is the shortest to read. I'm pretty sure that was the shortest written chapter yet, but like we kept getting distracted and now here we are 2 hours later, bro. What a chapter, right? What a chapter. We're finally getting to that meat, bro. sweet, sweet Higurashi meet. Ugh. Where the music starts music boxing and Reina starts, you know? Oh, man. Oh. But here, we can go yap for a bit. I'll save that. Close it so we don't have to listen to the Higurashi. Bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Oh god. No! Not Wix! I don't care! I don't care! Okay. Nailed it. Don't want to do the tips. Honestly, I didn't do the tips last time either. Ew, what the fuck? I didn't do the tips last time, honestly, because it's like, I don't know, to me, they don't give anything new. Wix, yeah, it was a commercial for Wix. I feel like, because like the tips, it's like, I give you guys the tips pretty well anyway. I give you guys tips. You don't need more. It do be spoopy time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How lewd? What's lewd? What did I say now? Oh my god. Sure, we can handle more than the tip. Yeah, baby. Don't worry about it, kitten. Okay. Yeah, man. Don't worry about it, baby girl. Mama Bluma's got you. Man, I'm just awkwardly stuck in the middle forever. I can't be say-so. I can't be a lewd tuber. I'm just fucking awkwardly in my teenage phase the whole time. Down for it. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say at the beginning. Mama... It was like, so Velour, right? The adult-themed VTuber agency. How they do a lot of role plays and stuff. I'm like, damn, maybe I should try that. Maybe, but like I wouldn't know how to do it. Man, I wouldn't know how to role play at all. Yeah. Oh yeah? Yeah. And the ASMR too, it seems neat, but like I could not be that bitch. No. My ASMR would be like, and so sorry, what were we talking about? You got some hair in your ear. It's really gross. You know? A lot of the dominant type, though. Yeah? The RP session, like, I don't know what to do with my hand. No, facts, though. That would be me. I would be that stupid, awkward one where it's like, yeah, do you like that? Do you, though? Are you sure? Where am I? Yeah, say, let's see how obedient you are. Say, ah. Good job. God, that was so good. Clip it. So yeah, no, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I got it in me. It seems really fun. But like, man. Also, I don't have a Patreon. I wouldn't be able to post really lewd stuff anywhere. I know at least 2 people are gonna download this entire stream. Yeah, Higurashi VOD watchers, y'all are real ones. I'm so sorry this one went off the rails. I'll have to try and figure out how to put in like the timestamps to like warn them. To be like, yo, I don't actually start reading the book until about a half an hour in. I'm so sorry. Oof. How did you know? Oh yeah, and the other thing we were talking about, yeah, no, I got Lycon. Oh my god, he's so good. Holy shit. I recorded a little bit of me using him. I was gonna put that on Twitter too. And then I was like, oh shit, I gotta start stream. If you remember right, you just gotta type out times in the description. No, I'm not certain. Okay, good to know. I wish there was like, you remember back in the day when YouTube used to let you put like annotations? Like, you could have like that box of text appear on the video where it'd be like, hey, this is a note, and then they could hit the X on the note and it would disappear from the video. You have a video recording me playing it? Hey, yeah. Bro was just talking about that? Yeah, no. I wish that was still a thing. I think it'd be nice. I miss those. I've had my channel for a while. You had a coworker who's too young? Shut up. No way. No. Damn. No. Yeah. God. Has it been that long? I'm flabbergasted, bro. Flabbergasted. You remember? Okay, I'm glad we all remember it. Maybe it's not that long ago. But like, damn. Tell them about that one Chris video on YouTube where they just literally let anyone add an annotation. Oh my god. Needs to remind us how old we are. I feel like it's not that old, but then like, you realize that like, there are probably like 18-year-olds, right? YouTube is older than 18-year-olds, isn't it? Or maybe I'm thinking wrong. Didn't YouTube start? No, that couldn't have been right. When did YouTube start? 2005? Why is that a number in my head? Hold on, chotomate. When did YouTube start? 2005. I was right. Holy shit. There are people younger than YouTube. Pokemon released in 1996. 20. Okay. Right in the Kokoro, right? God. You can spank me right in the Doki Doki. Ugh. Oh, okay, and this being the 4th chapter, I think, right? We just read the 4th chapter. We are a third of the way through Higurashi Tatarigoroshi. How exciting is that? I think it's neat. Because, like, I do want to do another Hakuoki. I do want to do another reading Hakuoki. But Saya no Uta, I really, really want to read. Oh my gosh. There are people who can drink who were born in Pokemon's 3rd gen. Stop! Stop! Wait, I'm younger or older. Were you born before 2005 or after 2005, Ryusu? Because if you were before, I guess specifically February of 2000. Okay, you're older than YouTube then. No worries. You are older than YouTube. I guess I say no worries, but like, I don't know, maybe worry? Question mark? I don't know. Flashback Saya no Uta. Yeah, not helping with it. Yeah, I want to do that one. And honestly, if I can be real with you guys, I talked about it before. I got Honey Pop when it was on sale. I haven't opened it yet, like downloaded it and started playing it because I wanted to do it on stream with y'all. But at the same time, I'm like, wait, how lewd is it? I can't remember. Like, can I play that on stream? I guess Tenma played Stick of Truth on stream somehow. Maybe I can do that. I am also old. We're all old here, apparently. Oh, here's a fun story about being quote-unquote old, I guess. So, like, I'm in a Discord with all my, like, in real life, not on the internet friends, right? And, like, we were in the Discord call, and they were talking, and somehow it got on the topic of, like, how old we all were. And, like, I wasn't the oldest one in the Discord, but, like, when I said my age, there were some girls in there who were like, ew, what? You're that old? And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, that's, like, I didn't think people in here are that old. That's, like, really weird to have, like, someone so old in here. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And my friends were like, wait, how old do you think we are? Because, like, we all went to college together, right? So we all are about the same age, except for these new people that were in the Discord. And, like, we all said our ages, and they're like, yeah, but Blooma's still way older. And I'm like, what do you mean? That's like 1 or 2 years older than guy number 2 over there. You know what I mean? And they were like, I'm just like, and they just kept saying how old and wrinkly and how I was so close to death. And I was like, I started getting actually upset because they wouldn't stop. Like, even if the conversation tried to have a different topic, it wouldn't stop. They wouldn't stop calling me old and haggy. And so eventually I was like, well, how old are you then? And they're like, it doesn't matter because I'm young enough to drive you to the nursing home. Holy shit, are you okay? Do you have dementia? Do you need to go to bed? Do you have your pills? And I'm like, that's it, I'm getting off. I'm getting off the Discord call. And I went into my room and I cried. They were so mean. For no reason. I was like, why did you all full throttle like that? Whew. What do you think about the Osu gameplay? I think it was good, Rizu. I think you did good. Very clicky. Very, very Osu. Just don't show the screen after the successful take. Ah, I see. Still got a game. Yes, no, I was talking to Cam about that. Like, last weekend, I was like, bruh, we haven't played Monster Hunter Generations in, like, a minute. And he's like, oh, yeah, because I wanted to play with Muffin. And I was like, well, then text Muffin or whatever. Like, let's play it. And he was just like, oh, maybe. They're like the kids from Back to the Future. These kids weren't even that much younger than me. Like, I can't. I'm like, you're going to be exactly how old I am now in, like, 3 years. Keep digging the grave, bitch. Old? I prefer mature women. Oh, thanks. Yeah, honest, he only has me on Switch, but doesn't do comms. Well, as soon as I can get him to turn on the game, I will message you on Twitter. Goddamn. Like, I keep, like, he's like, yeah, I will. So, like, I don't know. Cam's a little dumb. In case you didn't notice. He's a little dumb. Because when I said that, I'm like, well, let Muffin know. Let's play. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll text him. I'm like, huh, okay, he does know how to contact Muffin. I won't worry about it. I didn't realize he actually doesn't have a way to contact you. He seems so sure. Try to nurse him. Bro, are you acting like that? Reminded me that on the playground you were bullying at, right? Bitches. Bitches. But at least that really obnoxious one hasn't been back in the Discord call since, so at least I haven't had to deal with it. If he does know how to contact me, that's news to watch. He'd be like, yeah, let me get a hold of Muffin. And then at your window, Muffin, a crow will just be there with, like, a paper note. And you take the note and it just says, hey, get on Monster Hunter Ultimate. You gonna get Muffin to play Rocket League? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. God. Like, I'm glad you like Rocket League and you're a very cool person, Rusu. But Rocket League to me is just associated with those ADHD kids that my brother has. Like, the ones that just cannot, they just cannot exist being still. Can't play G, you only have PS4. Damn, bro. Monster Hunter mentioned, hey, Dylan! Again, thought you were a Muffin, because I had to reread that. Like, I'm like, yes, we are just talking about Monster Hunter Muffin. Like, hello? Sick crow, yoink! You know, you got a point, yeah. You do still look exactly the same. Oi. But yeah, we're talking about Ultimate, Dylan. We gotta hunt with Muffin like, soon. I keep trying to get Cam to do it, but, like, he's Cam. You know Cam. I also like how Cam told me he had a way to get a hold of Muffin. He does not. At least, if he does have Muffin's contact, Muffin does not know about it. Rainbow Six? I have never played Rainbow Six. I had to think about what game that was. What's happening in Monster Hunter U? We were trying to hunt. Like, Cam, Dylan, and I all had the game, and we were all trying to play it. And Muffin's like, hey, I'll play with you. And so, like, we've been trying to get together and play GU. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to help me. But I'll be real. I don't know what I'm doing. Cameron knows how to play that one. Dylan knows how to play that one. And Muffin knows how to play that one. I do not. Valorant? I want to try Valorant really bad. Like, when I first heard about it, I wasn't interested at all. Because I'm like, whatever, shooters, whatever. I'll play Overwatch, it'll be the same. But, like, now I see that they're different, and I kind of really think Valorant's pretty cool, so I might try Valorant. Fixed? Hell yeah, Fixed. What is that picture? What did you do? Hold on. Jotomate. Can I? What is your picture, Dylan? I just want to see. Oh. I'm an R6 player, agreed. Nice, nice. Did you play as your Palico? No, I did not. I play as Hunter. Someone was flaming me for playing the objective, like, the second R6 game ever. Like, full harassment levels. Wow! What is that picture? It is a... I mean, that's definitely a picture of Dylan, right? It looks just like you, except darker hair. I don't know why that caught me off guard. Because, like, from the really tiny version I see, like, in the chat log, it's a personal portrait. Yeah. Any reason you gave yourself dark hair like that? From, like, the really tiny preview picture, like, I can see on the chat log, it looked like a really, like, one of those, like, the Viking opera ladies with their tits out. That's how I was like, Dylan, I gotta know what you did. It's a dude with a massive pack. Hell yeah, brother. Peck. Packs. Packs. Bodo's binted. Bodo's binted. Bickle. Bro's packing, right? Dylan is the Viking. Like, all of them. Hey! Now Muffin has an icon. Wow! We all got icons now. Hell yeah, brother. Looking for a non-incriminating photo on my phone. Nice, Muffin. Nice, nice. Finally, a Muffin, right? Just DM me the incriminating photo. Dylan's like, no, that's too much. That's too Viking. No, I can't show that one. That's me killing a small animal. That's me stealing a Gundam. The government doesn't want you to know, but you can go on the airway and just steal a jet plane. What are they gonna do? Stop you? Yo, Noah, what's up? What's up? The life hacks the government doesn't want you to know. You can definitely just go on the runway and steal a fighter jet. What will they do? Stop you? Doubt it. You have a fighter jet. Pull you over? Exactly. You're real, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's also a Dylan pick, isn't it? I like the one you had before that one too on Discord. The screaming. What's the ABBA? Whatever the key's name is. That one screaming. That one's pretty good too. All I see is green. Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance. It's that like Chad face, but on like a goblin. Is it a Warhammer thing? It might be a Warhammer thing. Dylan likes Warhammer. I'm a silly little sheep brain. I know nothing about Warhammer. Or taxes. You're sexy. It's a Warhammer orc. Ah, see? I was smart enough to know that. It was some kind of Warhammer shenanigans. Orc. Orc, right. Are there goblins in Warhammer? There should be. Be a little gremlin. I wish gremlins were in everything too. Little the gremlinisms, you know. I'm tired. Same, bro. Same. Technically. Hell yeah, brother. Good. Good. Eventually, too, I want to start playing Elden Ring. So I'll get there eventually. Because now I have 2 people asking. Who else in chat wants me to play Elden Ring? Mango asked me to play it. I'm sure Dylan wants me to play it. Bread? I'm a gremlin? Yeah. Boy. Do it. Alright, we got a lot of votes for Elden Ring. That'll definitely be one I look at then. Right now, because like the other one that I have on my list is PC Building Simulator. I know y'all want to see me struggle. You got a watermelon? Hell yeah. Do it. Yes. Alright, so Elden Ring's definitely one I gotta get. PC Building Simulator is one I had down. I thought about Honey Pop, but like, obviously, I'm not gonna risk it with Honey Pop. If I do Honey Pop, maybe I do like a Let's Play of it, but that'd be... I don't know, I prefer streaming, I think. Vetoed? What? Elden Ring vetoed? What? Oh, guess we can't. It's been vetoed. God damn it. Shit! Bread. Yeah, I like me some bread too. Don't get me wrong, Noah. Don't get me wrong. I had a breadstick for dinner the other night. I'm tired. Wait, can Elden Ring even cross? I have no idea. Does Elden Ring have multiplayer? Does it? Veto the veto? You know, actually, yeah, no, I veto the veto. I have the power. Sadly, it doesn't. Wait, Elden Ring has multiplayer? Am I dumb? God damn it. Wait, is there multiplayer in Elden Ring? Is that a thing? It has a lot of... Really? Why did I not know about it? I'll have to confer with my expert. Be like, did you know this? What? Hello? There's co-op for bosses? Ah, that checks out, actually. You just had your talk? How'd it go? How'd it go? Are you okay? Just draw the sensors over the naughty bits. Over Honey Pop? I wouldn't know how to plan for that. There's no way you can plan for that. I can't put the bar here, and then when she lays, her pussy's here. Like, I can't. There's no way I would know. They would just be flopping them things around. God. And you know what? Another visual novel. It was one night when I was awfully thirsty. I thought about doing Nekopara. But then I saw just how graphic it really gets, and I'm like, better not risk that. You can do co-op almost anywhere in the game, not just the bosses. Oh, naruhodo. It went smoothly? Nice. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you're okay. But yeah, almost all the Souls games have multiplayer. Source. I have hundreds of hours in the Souls game. Okay, fair. That checks out. That checks out. No, I had one of the roommates, actually. He's an editor for a YouTuber who does, like, a lot of Elden Ring. And so, like, he was going to be in voice chat and help me through Elden Ring when I started playing it. Just noted Muffin's icon. Nice. So that's why I was like, damn. But, like, now that I think about it, I think he plays Elden Ring on PS5, so probably wouldn't be able to multiplayer now that I think about it. Just gotta make sure they're big. It would be a black screen, Jose. We ain't got the power. I wish. It would be neat if, like... Man, though. Could you imagine? Hey, welcome to the Nicopara stream. Don't look! Like... It's like, is that Muffin? Yeah! Good news. Grim just got a plush announced for a date with the... Mine. Baby girl. Baby girl. Aye. But yeah, okay. On that note, I'm gonna wrap up stream. I got something to do. But yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up stream for real. I just noticed how low I've been sitting that whole time. Salute and waving. Yes. We stream tomorrow? Question mark? Hold up. Let's see. I stream tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow, Outer Wilds, part 3. I don't know. Number 3? Part 3? Whatever it is. For the third time, I will be trying to explore outer space. There's more space. And then on... Oh, shit. On Friday, we'll play Project Evo, and on Saturday, we'll finish Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Outer Wilds tomorrow, yeah! Until next time, Alright, yes. Thank you for joining, Land Chops. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out and reading this chapter with me. Goddamn. If I don't see you in the next stream, I will see you when I see you. So good night, good evening, and goodbye.